Okay, so we have already solved, or graphed rather, an inequality on a coordinate plane. So now when we are solving a system of inequalities, what you are doing is you're just graphing the two things on the same coordinate plane. I do like to use two very different colors, so I'm going to use, I don't know if you can tell, but one's a purple and one's like a, let's do red. One's a purple, one's a red, so you should be able to see that pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to graph this first line. So I have y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Y-intercept of 2. Slope of 1/2 means up 1 to the right 2. Up 1 to the right 2. Up 1 to the right 2. I do have the equal to, so I'm going to draw a solid line. Now remember, when we were graphing systems of equations, we were looking for that one point where they intersected. Well, now we're looking for like a whole shaded area that they have in common. So I'm right here on the y-intercept. I want all the y's that are less than where I'm at. I'm looking at this shaded area. Okay, so that's my purple. Let's look at this one. I'm going to make this one in red. So my y-intercept is -3. And my slope is -2, or -2/1. So down 2 into the right one, down 2 into the right one, up 2 into the left one, up 2 into the left one. Getting kind of hairy to see here. Okay, so again, I'm going to check. I need a dotted line because it does not have the equal to piece. Okay, and I need all the y's less than my y-intercept. Here's where I'm at, so I want all the y's that are less than. So I'm shading going this way. So notice I definitely have an overlap, and that's what I'm looking for. So what this means is that this area that has no shading, there's no solutions to either of the two inequalities. Any ordered pairs in this red section are solutions only for this one, because that's when I did the red marker. In this purple, these are all the solutions, or all the ordered pairs that are solutions to the first inequality that I did. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the overlap that has both the purple and the red in there. So that means any ordered pair in this section would be a solution to this system. So when you're doing this, think of this as like a piece of pie. You better have one side of your piece of pie in purple and the other piece of the pie in red. Okay? Let's do the next one. So example 2, I have x is less than or equal to a -3. So remember, if you don't remember how to do these, create the table and chuck in a -3 for all of your x's, and then your y's can be anything that you want. So -3 and 0, -3 and 1, and -3 and 2. And this is going to be a solid line because it has the equal to piece. Now this one's a little bit different. Now I'm looking for all the x's less than where I'm at on the x-axis. So here's where I am on the x-axis. I want all the numbers that are less than where I'm at. So my shading for this blue is going to be over here. I'm going to go ahead and use my purple to do the other one. Y is less than 5/3 x plus 2. 2 is my y-intercept. Slope of 5/3 means up 5 and to the right 3. Or I could have gone down 5, to the left 3. This is going to be a dotted line because it does not have the equal to piece. And I want all the y's less than my y-intercept of 2. Here's where I'm at. I want all the y's that are less than my y-intercept. So what we are looking at for the little piece, here's the not a solution to either of the line or either of the inequalities. These are solutions to only those in the blue, which was the first one. These are solutions to only those in the second one. So here's this itty bitty piece right here, this little sliver, where I have the overlap. So in this little piece here, this is where all of my solutions to this system of inequalities would actually be. Very quickly, if you have a graph and you have a line zipping through here, going this way, and you have a parallel line to it, and your shading goes this way, remember you're looking for the overlap. What do they have in common? They have nothing in common. So this would be a no solution. So there's no ordered pair that would work in either of those. So remember, these would be parallel lines. So they would have the same slope. Okay, you might also have the situation where let's say you have a line zipping through here. And you have another line that's parallel to it. And it is zipping through here. The area of overlap would be where you see both the blue and the red. So that one just looks a little bit different. Okay?